Welcome back, Raiders. I'm Kaya Deering.
And I'm Ella Lanzo. Let's get into today's episode.
This week is the first week of the second semester. Make sure you are staying on top of all your grades and schoolwork. We are halfway there, Raiders.
The Virginia Department of Health announced earlier this week that masks are optional and we will no longer be participating in contact tracing. Students are welcome to wear their masks if it makes them feel more safe and comfortable. Students who test positive must still continue to isolate themselves at home and 10 days after their first sign of symptoms and are expected to participate in online learning.
February is Black History Month, and here on RaiderTV, we'd like to celebrate by teaching you about inspiring Black Americans from various fields. Have you ever heard of Max Robinson? The Richmond native was a TV journalist and the first African-American man to anchor a nightly network newscast. Robinson first started working in Portsmouth, where he read the stories on air, but his face was concealed due to his race. He was actually fired for showing his face on television while reading the news, and then went on to be anchor ABC's World News Tonight as the first African-American host. An advocate for Black journalists, Robinson also co-founded the NABJ, an organization of African-American journalists and media professionals.
Are you unable to access your PowerSchool? Usernames and passwords have not been reset. You can use the same login information as last year, or if you have locked yourself out, you can use the new PowerSchool reset button on ClassLink to request a new password. Remember, you must use a computer, not your phone.
The Atlee boys lacrosse season is nearing. Players are getting ready for their first game of the season. Justin Holzman is talking to team captains and Coach Crawford about how they're preparing for the season.
The boys lacrosse season is kicking off strong at Atlee High School. Players are getting ready for the new season and excited to set new records. Team captains Matthew Alexander, Noah Pastolettis, Kevin Miller, and Garrett Brawley are ready to lead the team for the 2022 season.
Our first scrimmage is March 7th against Christ Church, and our first game is March 14th against Godwin.
Returning midfielder James Taylor is ready to set new records along with last year's leading scorer Cameron Ash. Players have been spotted at the gym getting preseason workouts like Jude Harris.
We've been lifting as a team twice a week, and before school we have some practices.
Coach Crawford and Coach Webb are also preparing for the lacrosse season. Coach Crawford was interviewed on what he is doing to prepare for the season.
Atlee, I've been here for 8 years, and for 7 seasons. Obviously, one of the seasons was canceled due to COVID. Players are currently doing conditioning and off-season workouts, and they also, most of them played some type of fall ball leading into the winter. Most of them also play indoor lacrosse as well, or box lacrosse, which is going to prepare them for the upcoming season. Last season being a little bit of a abbreviated season, only playing the county schools, and the previous season being canceled. I think just kind of big time game experience is something that we've got to learn how to adjust to those situations, and we haven't had a lot of opportunities for that. So I don't necessarily know if it's a weakness, but it's just kind of an unknown, and it's not something that haven't crossed that bridge too many times. So looking forward to crossing that bridge this season. I think there's a mentality with us being a successful program over the years that I think anyone who steps foot on the field for Atlee or comes out or tries out knows that the expectations are high from the previous years, and I think that sort of breeds competitiveness, and it breeds that mentality that's something that I can't coach. You can't coach that mentality that the player brings to the field when they step between the lines, and I think that's one of our strongest suits, and I look forward to seeing that play out in the upcoming season.
The second session of Little Known Secrets of Paying for College will be held on Wednesday, February 9th at 6:30 p.m. It will run for approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes. In order to attend, sign up on Raider Review. The class costs $5. We look forward to providing education on navigating college funding.
The College Funding Coach is offering their regular workshop through the Hanover County Parks and Recreation Department. The second session is on Wednesday, February 9th at 6:30.
If you plan on joining 7th Up or SOTA, applications for 7th Up are live through February 4th, and SOTA applications are due February 28th. Both are great options to speak out about drugs and substance abuse.
What's the best film ever made? Henry Raboon walked around Atlee to find out.
What's the best movie ever made?
Knives Out by far. Best movie.
All right.
Yeah, give me a second to think about this.
Oh, that's a hard one. Probably Lord of the Rings.
All right. Braveheart. All right.
Cinderella.
Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
Why do you sound so disturbed by that?
It's Silence of the Lambs.
It's good.
Oh, I know one. Best movie ever made. The original. The new one.
Okay. All right.
Avengers.
Good answer.
Project X. I got you.
All right. What's the best movie ever made?
The Hangover.
Okay. Interesting choice.
Atlee's winter sports season is beginning to wrap up. Josie Rimpey is here with your weekly sports update.
Hi, I'm Josie here with your weekly sports update. On Tuesday, the girls varsity basketball team has a game at Atlee against Henrico. The game will be held at 6 o'clock. Also on Tuesday at 6, the boys JV basketball team will have a game at Henrico. Following that, the varsity team will be playing. That's all I have today. I'm Josie Rimpey. Back to you.
Hey, Yellow, what does the banana say when it answers the phone?
I'm not sure, Kaya, what?
Yellow?
Good one. Well, that's all the time we have today. See you next week, Raiders.
Bye.